have another spooky story for you guys. This one was submitted by someone who worked as an in-home nurse in a house that was haunted by her patient's deceased son. This one is super creepy, so let's just jump right into the story. This story took place a few years ago. I work as an in-home nurse, and I was assigned to an elderly woman who lived alone. I'd spent plenty of nights in quiet houses, but none of them ever felt like Mrs. Alvarez's. She was in her late 80s, frail but sharp. On my very first night, she warned me about the house, telling me that her son was still there. I knew she lived alone, so I just smiled politely, thinking that maybe she was just confused. But she looked me dead in the eyes and added, quote, "He was an evil man. He ruined lives and died in this house. He refuses to leave and likes to hurt people." She told me that she couldn't, in good conscience, allow me to continue caring for her without giving me that warning. I didn't believe in the paranormal, so I figured it was just her age talking. But after just a few weeks of caring for her, I started to wonder if what she was saying was true. One night, I was charting her medications in the living room when I heard slow, steady footsteps upstairs. Mrs. Alvarez could barely walk without help, and we were the only ones in the house. I froze, staring at the ceiling as the steps moved down the hallway and stopped directly above me. I hurried into her room to check on her. She was wide awake, staring in the corner. "He's angry tonight. I think maybe you should just go home," she whispered. Over the next few weeks, every shift grew stranger. The radio in the living room would turn on by itself and hiss with static. Randomly, I would smell cigarette smoke drifting through the halls, even though no one in the house was smoking. When I asked her about the smell, Mrs. Alvarez told me that her son used to be a smoker. One time while I was helping her to bed, I felt a sharp tug on my hair so hard that it snapped my neck backwards. Mrs. Alvarez saw what happened and just muttered, "That's him. He used to grab me like that too." The worst incident happened one night in her bedroom. I had dozed off in the recliner when something ice cold brushed against my hand. I opened my eyes, and in the reflection of the window, I saw a man standing behind me. His face was thin, hollowed by illness, and his shoulders were hunched forward. His eyes weren't just dark, they looked empty, like something had scraped out whatever humanity had been there. When I spun around, no one was there. Mrs. Alvarez was awake and watching me. "Do you believe me now?" she asked. Another time, as I walked down the hallway to the kitchen, I heard heavy breathing directly behind me. I turned and noticed a thick scent of rot. This was different from the normal scent in the house, and I was never able to find the source of that smell. The night before she passed away, Mrs. Alvarez and I talked for hours as she recounted her life to me. About her son, she said, quote, "He died angry, and he'll never leave this house. I have protected people from him, but when I'm gone, he'll be here alone, and he will be waiting." She passed quietly in her sleep just a few hours later. If her son really was as cruel in life as she said, I can't imagine what he's like now, trapped in that house forever. I never set foot in that house again, but I do still think about it. If her son really was as cruel in life as she said, then I can't even imagine what he's like now, just trapped in that house forever. So, what do you guys think about this story? Leave your thoughts down in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more spooky stories.